Hey, what's up? I want to talk to you about the Anthony Joshua fight. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua put on a clinic. It was a really good fight. Man, you know, one of the big problems with the fight was Andy Ruiz. He got lazy. He put on too much weight. He tried to say he put on all that weight because he thought he'd come in stronger, but you don't come in stronger if you put on too much weight like that. Andy Ruiz looked huge. I mean, he was one of the biggest heavyweights I've ever seen step into the ring. It wasn't that good for him. You could see from the way he was moving that he was too heavy. And Anthony Joshua, he was looking really lean. When he fought Andy Ruiz the first time, he was fighting like a bodybuilder. He packed on all this muscle, and boxing and muscle do not equate to a better fighter. Just because you're really buff and you're strong, physically strong, like powerlifting strong or bodybuilding strong, doesn't mean you're going to be a good UFC fighter or an MMA fighter. Okay? You get better at what you do. If you lift weights, you're going to get better at lifting weights. If you box, you're going to get better at boxing. That's why bodies don't necessarily tell the story. Imagine looking at a bodybuilder. You would never expect him to be a good dancer, right? It's the same thing with boxing. Boxing is just a different style of dancing. So Andy Ruiz put on a lot of weight, and Anthony Joshua, he slimmed down. He looked like a man on a mission. That's the whole point of my post. I want to say, Anthony Joshua looked like a man on a mission. If you want to succeed at something, you got to be a man on a mission. You got to just be a heat-seeking missile and only focus on the one thing that you are trying to achieve, and that is exactly what Anthony Joshua did. He boxed the lights out. He was all about the sweet science of boxing, about hitting and not getting hit. It wasn't a dramatic ending to that fight. Like, it wasn't a fight that is going to go down in the history books as one of the all-time greats because there was no knockout, right? No one was knocked down. Most spectacular fights, people want to see knockouts. People want to see knockouts, and Anthony Joshua didn't deliver the knockout, but he got the win, he got the W, he got the victory. If he lost this fight, his career could have possibly been over. So he did what he should have done the first fight. The first time he fought Andy Ruiz, he really should have fought this fight. But I'm pretty sure he wanted to do the same thing that Deontay Wilder did. If you go back 6 months ago, when Anthony Joshua fought Andy Ruiz the first time, Deontay Wilder had just knocked out someone in spectacular fashion. So Anthony Joshua, he was coming to America for his debut, so he wanted to do the same thing that Deontay Wilder did. So he got caught up in trying to knock out his opponent rather than just get the victory. So that's one reason why I think he lost versus Andy Ruiz on their first fight. But he took it like a man. He said no excuses, and he came back and he outboxed Andy Ruiz. So a lot of fight fans don't know the difference between fighting, boxing, sluggers. Like Mike Tyson, he was a slugger, right? He was just trying to get that knockout. This fight, Anthony Joshua, he was a precise fighter, and he came to get the victory, and he outboxed Andy Ruiz. He didn't outfight Andy Ruiz, he outboxed. There's a big difference between boxing and fighting. All right, so anyways, if you made it this far into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It's 1 o'clock. I'm doing some hard ab workouts. I love you guys.